Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your love reading for August 2019. Continuing on with these love readings, I already done Leo and Virgo on Monday, but continuing these readings, I've just done Libra. For some reason, I wanted to use the 9-card layout rather than the 2 rows that I'd used already for Leo and Virgo. So and I am, I do feel that what I feel I need to do, whatever layout I feel I should use is what I should go with. This is not a fantastic read here, Scorpio, okay? I mean, we do have a few positive elements in the reading, but look, up here at the beginning, we've got the Empress. So, major arcana, okay. The Empress is the birth of something new. Very creative energy. Also, the Empress can talk about pregnancy. Although I don't feel that that is what it's referring to in this reading. It can talk about something that's in its infancy, something that's in its early stages, okay? So are we dealing with a relationship here that is in the early stages? Are we dealing with a relationship that is more long-standing, but, maybe you feel that, how can I put it? Because look, next to it is the 4 of Cups. And this can be a card of feeling bored, of feeling that blah feeling. That no matter what's being offered, yes, we contemplate, we think about it, but we don't really want to accept it. It's not living up to what we really want. So is the Empress there to suggest that there's an opportunity here to, inject something new into this relationship? But it is going to require effort here. Now, next to the 4 of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is communication. He's the quickest knight. It's quick communication that comes in. So is this coming in towards you, okay? That your partner is communicating to you how they're feeling. Maybe they also are feeling this energy of the 4 of Cups. Maybe they're coming through suggesting that, both of you need to do something here. The action needs to be taken. Coming down, we have the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is forewarned, forearmed. The 9 of Wands is about having been through some conflict, some issues here. And, we feel that it's not over yet. So we're expecting there to be some more issues to deal with. But the thing with the 9 of Wands is this time we're much more prepared. So what issues have you been going through, Scorpio? What is it about this relationship that you feel it's not living up to expectations? Now, at the centre, we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles can deal with financial struggles. So, is that what's been causing some issues for some of you? That there's been some financial hardships and that has caused some issues within the relationship? Because let's face it, we know that money problems can definitely create arguments and tension within a relationship. But the other aspect with the Five of Pentacles, it can be that feeling of being left out in the cold. Sometimes we can be in a room full of people and still feel lonely. So is that how you are feeling, Scorpio, in this relationship? That you're in a relationship, maybe, you know, as I said, it is a long-standing, committed relationship, and yet there's an element of loneliness. There's an element sometimes that you feel as though you are on the outside looking in. Now, a bit more worryingly, next to the Five of Pentacles, we do have the Four of Swords. And just look up here, we do have these three swords. So, you know, obviously to get to the four, we've come from the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, as we know, deals with sadness, loss, heartbreak. We've got the Four of Swords. It's talking about feeling mentally drained, mentally stressed, needing time out, needing time to heal, to recuperate. It's feeling mentally exhausted. So again, Scorpio, what has led you to that? Is it, I kind of feel, and what's come into my mind is, it feels very much as though you and this other person, it's like you're going around in the same old circle. That you have arguments about the same old thing. And no matter what is said or done, nothing seems to improve it. There is an opportunity, though, with the Empress up there, as I said, to to kind of go back to the drawing board, if you like, to go back to the beginning and maybe start to recreate what you had in the beginning. But it is going to take a lot of effort here. And I'm wondering whether you, Scorpio, or maybe both of you, have that energy, that enthusiasm to want to be able to do that. Now, down the bottom, we have the Death card. So the Death card talks about endings. But we do know with every ending, there's a new beginning. But maybe whatever it is you're arguing about, that has got to come to an end. Or maybe for some of you, the relationship has got to come to an end in order to go back to the beginning. Now, we've also got the Five of Cups here. 3 cups spilt over, 2 cups still standing. You and the other person. Maybe you and another individual. You know, is the Death card there to suggest an ending? And then with the Five of Cups being next to it, it's an ending that either you or the other person are going to regret. Or is it that you are still mourning the loss of something else? Are you mourning the loss of another relationship? and you're not seeing the potential in this relationship that you're in now. You know, the Five of Cups is emotional loss. The Four of Swords is mental anguish. The Five of Cups, if not financial hardship, then it's feeling lonely. You know, there's an element of sadness in this reading. It's not just boredom. It's not just that blah feeling. There is sadness here. Your final card is the Page of Pentacles. So this is messages. The page is a messenger. Messages coming through maybe from this other person. Maybe messages from you to the other person. Messages that are important, that are significant. I think we're dealing with a relationship here that may very well be going through a tricky time. But for some of you, we could be talking about you not being in a relationship, how you are on your own. And there may be an element of loneliness, an element of sadness, because you are focusing on a relationship that's gone. And there is the potential here for something new to come through. But due to the way you are feeling, your emotions, your mental anguish, you may very well be blocking it out and preventing it. So there could be two storylines here, Scorpio. I feel it doesn't all have to be doom and gloom here. But I think it really and truthfully comes down to you and what it is that you truly want. And whether you're able to get over this feeling of loneliness and sadness. Okay, Scorpio, that is your reading. It was very deep, this reading. But nonetheless, please have a good August and thank you for watching. Take care. Bye. Hi, Scorpio. This